Hi guys. So I want to look into Trump a little, and I want to do it. This is a read I did about a week ago on Trump, right after his loser rally, and I was wondering how he's feeling, any chance he was gonna, feeling like giving up or anything. And I keep thinking about this Emperor card. So just a quick recap, like I thought we've got Stephen Miller saying full speed ahead. He's ignoring his daughters, daughter or daughters, saying, trying to talk him into maybe walking away, taking a deal. But he's going to go full Emperor, right? Now, what I saw here in this card, it looked to me like Biden's face. So I thought, he's going to go full speed ahead, attacking Biden. He's got something new. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen anything new. Maybe there's something still brewing, but as the week went on, everything he did, I just thought he's going full Emperor. Like, that's his plan. By the way, I'm not afraid of Donald Trump. I just want to know what he's going to do or try to do. I think he's like losing, and he's going to keep losing. But I am curious about what his plan is. And what else? And now that I'm like looking at this, I feel like I might, now I did say this might be Putin, right? And then I kind of went to Bill Barr, and some stuff has happened with Bill Barr, but I actually, now with this new story about the Putin and the bounty on the American soldiers, and Trump doing nothing. I almost feel like that's what these cards are. So I feel like now I'm seeing this, I'm like, okay. So what I want to do is remove all the cards and just read on this Emperor card, in order to say, like, okay, now how are we? Now where is this going? What exactly? What I've seen is him with the voting, trying to say, he seems to be in a war against mail-in voting, and against protesters, calling them terrorists, that kind of thing. Okay, say Trump's plan was to go full Emperor. How is it going? And, doesn't seem to be succeeding, in my opinion. Is it failing? And also, hello. Is he having, is it fizzling out? What can we see here? How are things going for him since this read, when he planned on going full Emperor and or, attacking Biden harder? How are things looking for Trump? What's on his mind now? Hi, so I got so much here, and I find it so interesting, and hopefully you'll find it interesting too. So, okay, bear with me. I went to read on this Emperor card to understand more on Trump. And again, I'm getting this is Biden, okay? But it's kind of great because, so I do think that I got the last read a bit wrong. I mean, I got it right that this is Biden, but I misread this Chariot card. So I read this Chariot card as Trump going full speed ahead to attack Biden. What I think this card was telling us is that the country is, I think this was all about how the numbers are favoring Biden. The country is moving and changing, and it's being reflected in Biden's poll numbers, and that's what's on Trump's mind. Not full speed ahead into Emperor mode, although he is and always has been acting like an emperor. But so back to this, in fact, being Biden in Trump's head. What we're getting here is 9 of Cups. He's got the love. He's getting more love. And this is on Trump's mind. And judgment, he's, like, obviously judging, calling out all the judgment on Trump for all of these things. And it's like having an effect. And this card often, like, you can see the people coming out from the, waking up, basically. People are waking up and they're going to Biden. This Princess of Wands I see as like Trump's attacks like aren't working anymore. And people said that also after the Tulsa rally, like it's just not as effective as attacking Hillary Clinton, sadly. Misogyny is still a powerful and ugly tool for him, and it's not working as much on Biden. So these attacks are falling flat, and that's another problem for Trump. I see that Biden is able to fight off these things pretty easily and with grace. I see that he with grace. And this I see, and we've got the coronavirus is also weighing heavily on Trump, and it's also causing people to favor Biden because, I mean, Biden is being more responsible. He's being more practical. He's being more real in recognizing this horrible thing happening in our country that Trump is not even recognizing or trying to put blame somewhere else. And this is America right here, our Empress. And I see this actually, these are all the things weighing on Trump. The protesters, she is standing up for our country. And then here I also see King of Pentacles, this Putin stuff is on his mind. Right, so Seven of Swords this is Putin and the stealing of the election. This is what is taking place. This is like what's taking up space in Trump's brain. I think that this Temperance tells me he is considering his options. And that's interesting because now it does tie into to the card on the left here that was a Princess of Pentacles, which I said I think his daughter is trying to talk sense into him. Walk away. Walk away. Look at how the tides are turning and everyone's going toward Biden. So he's deciding in his temper, like weighing the options. Can I stand my ground? Can I make it? Or should I be looking for the next thing for me? And then at the base, when I got through this sort of pyramid that I created here, was this Queen of Wands. Nancy Pelosi is here. And she's at the base. And she would be the person to talk to if he's weighing his options. She would be the person. And I love what I got here because, in asking for clarity on her, we have an 8 of Cups and a 4 of Cups. It's like she's in a position of power. So, like, what he would want to walk away knowing that he's going to be protected in all these ways and his children and this and that. But he's like the loser. He's the one losing now because of these numbers. The longer he stays and the more Biden's numbers go and the worse it looks for Trump, the less she has to give for him to go. So she's in a position of power. She is in a position of like, sorry, buddy. Like she might even be like, you can go, but you're not going to get any favors. You're already going down. So just go, like, or stay and lose, the natural way. Or in some way, she's being tough, I think, with him. I mean, because, and in case you're like, no, Nancy, let him go. Because she has more. She knows more is coming. She's put down the swords. She's not fighting for him to leave. He's coming to her now. Because he is out of luck. He's out of love. He's out of favor. He's out of tricks. Nothing's working anymore. And then I get the Sun with the King of Wands. This was Putin in the last read that I cleared, and he came up again with the Sun. The truth is coming out about his Putin ties. So this is why she has the power. Oh my gosh. So exciting. I don't know. I just get like a little burst of like energy going, what? So, and then I was like, okay, and this is how I figured out what this Chariot card was. I did some clarifiers, like, so what are you trying to tell us with this Chariot card? If it's not Trump going full speed ahead with confidence, yeah, like I said, I think it is the American voter. He's seeing the tides going fast and hard toward Biden, away from him. Even though we might just see a couple points, I think that's like millions of people. And it's, I think, a big deal. I see this Four of Pentacles. This is his base. They're not ever going to move, but it's just a 4. It's not that much. I think he knows. And Wheel of Fortune. I mean, are you kidding me? Can I get a clarity on the Chariot? Yes, you're right. It's the Wheel of Fortune. The tides are turning. He can only hold on to so much of his base. The tides are turning. And we get our World card, which is like completion. It's a done deal. It's a very positive card of wholeness. And, you know, I also, a lot of times with Trump, it comes down to seeing the big picture of his sort of corruption, his crime, you know, worldwide syndicate. We're getting more of that world news now. The World card also for me sometimes means the Mueller report. And I'm sort of feeling this too, this completion. A lot of people talking about what Mueller said when he testified is that there is another investigation, a counterintelligence, and that is also complete. So like, and then here we have this 3 of Cups, which is just like, the energy of that is like, cheers, everybody. And I also see that as like, and this is sort of the card at the base of sort of this side read, but just, you know, in answering the question, if I'm right about, you know, this Chariot actually meaning people are moving fast toward Biden, and it's like, cheers, yes. You know, and sort of the card in the center of all this, back to this, I do not think that Trump is confident, and he is weighing his options. So yeah, so it's not like I'm not listening to anyone, I'm going full speed ahead. I think he's weighing his options, actually, and trying to figure out maybe what to do next. And I do think he's talking with Nancy here. So I hope you enjoyed that, because it's like even better than I thought it was. Let me know, as always, if any of the cards or you know, anything struck you as possibly meaningful, that maybe I missed, or just that popped into your head. It's always fun. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.